Hey everyone, I'm Dylan Estes. I'm a content creator here in the Plaid Studio, and today we're coming to you live to talk all about Bucilla. So Bucilla is one of our really wonderful legacy brands that we have here at Plaid, and it's all about stitching and embroidery in these felt stocking kits. We've got ornaments, we've got some decorations, we've got some wreaths to share with you today. And we also have a sale going on right now on plaidonline.com, and that is going to be 25% off your order of $60 or more, which is easy to do when you're racking up on these kits. And you'll also get free shipping. So that is going to go through the 27th, April 27th of 2024. So you're going to be able to take advantage of that sale for the next week and a half, which is really exciting. So you'll want to get in on these deals. We sent out an email with some of these projects, so we're excited to share them with you. But first, I want to go over what Bucilla is all about. So Bucilla has been around for over 150 years, and we've been bringing you these felt stocking kits and so much more ever since then. So what we have done at Plaid in the last few years is really curtail these kits and make sure that they're the best kit on the market for you to craft a felt project from. So we've done a lot of things to help improve your experience. So let me show you what comes in every kit, and we'll get into what projects we have on sale and that are part of this promotion that you can get in on today. So if we go overhead, you'll see that this is your standard Bucilla kit cover. So this is for a stocking, so we'll be talking about one stocking today, this little sweet treat Santa. But this is a general kit that represents everything you're gonna get in a Bucilla felt kit. So you're gonna get this color rendition of your project, so it's really nice to have a nice color photograph so that when you are working, you can reference all the little pieces and parts that are embroidered on your actual project and know what you're looking for when you're doing the embroidery. You kind of have an idea of what you're shooting for. On the back of that, you're going to get a guide. If you've never stitched before, or if you are familiar with stitching but you need a little refresher on what our stitching guides, there's keys and symbols, what we are translating those symbols to mean, you can always check back here. So keep this photo. We have a lot of people in our Bucilla Facebook group that have some funny things happen to these pages, but if you ever, we had a dog eat one the other day is why I'm saying that. But if you ever have any issues with your instructions or anything's missing, you can always reach out to our customer service department, and we're going to be there for you, whether it's missing sequins or beads or you need another color illustration, we can always get that to you. And that's one of the big things that makes Bucilla stand out in this market of a lot of different felt crafting kits. So again, that's your color reference sheet there. You're going to get all your sequins and beads separated. This is a huge part of the Bucilla legacy, is that we're going to separate everything for you so that there's no guesswork. A lot of the other embroidery companies are going to give you a big bag of all your sequins and beads together, and it's going to be on you to separate them. So here at Bucilla, it's really important to us that we keep all those components separated so that you can spend your time making your project versus sorting out your supplies, because we all know whatever craft you're doing, you don't want to be doing the prep work, you want to be doing the craft itself. So you get all those separated. One cool part of Bucilla is you get a needle. So this is a little needle in a package here, and this is a great little hand sewing needle, and a lot of our regular sewers, they're going to keep these in their stash and have them as backups. You know, you get one in every kit, so it's nice to just keep these. If you're still using the same ones, you always have a backup. Or if you're brand new to sewing and you haven't ever done a kit before, we're giving you the tools that you need to get started, so you can get one of these kits and just go ahead and start. Okay, so those are your components. Then you're going to get an instruction sheet, and we've taken a lot of time on your instructions to make sure that they are as detailed as possible. You're going to get a black and white full-size drawing and diagram of your project. So this is your color photo, a little bit smaller, but this is one-to-one scale. So this is how big your stocking is going to be. So it's really nice to have this information there. And this is going to break everything down for you. And one of the bigger parts of Bucilla also is that we give you alphabets that coordinate with your project so that you can personalize them. So we've got an uppercase and a lowercase alphabet here that you can then add onto a name tag, or some of our stockings have names embroidered at the top of the stocking. And depending on the design, you're going to get that. Whatever project you have, we're going to make sure that you're set up to do any kind of name on top with that special font. But if there's a font that you want to try, you can always do that on your own too. But we do that there for you with some tracing paper. You can trace that onto your stocking and personalize them, because that's usually why people are making these, to give as gifts.
I love that it's like a paint by numbers layout.
Exactly. Like, that's the nicest part. Like, these take a long time, and the reality is, but it's nice to be able to kind of see where you're going with everything. You're right, it's kind of like a paint by number, where if you're really intimidated by it, you just go one step at a time, and they're all labeled here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, you just go through each step. And so you have visual representation, and then you also have written instructions. So you've got your basic getting started guide, you have some additional supplies that you're gonna need, and it's really, really helpful. So that instruction sheet we put a lot of time into, and believe it or not, that whole stocking is right on here.
Everything about Bucilla is detail, right?
Yeah.
Like the designs themselves, but then that also sort of translates to our instructions. Like, we try to make it super clear, super detailed, help you every step of the way.
Right. So like, if you've never stuffed a project before, we have a whole section on stuffing. We have a section on appliquing, on how to tie a bead onto a sequin, how to sew a bead onto a sequin, what embroidery really means. So that's a really good part of our kit. So it's open to anybody, a beginner or an expert. And we've got a lot of experts that are fiending after these kits. You know, every time we launch new kits, people are really excited to get them. So that's there's something to say for that. So that's your instruction sheet, and then you also get your floss. So the one thing you do have to separate is your floss, but that's pretty easy to do because you can just separate it by color. There's not that many of those. And then all your felt is going to be stamped. And it's going to be really clearly stamped. So you can see how great that's shown up on camera. That's really easy to cut out if you kind of have a hard time seeing. Just get yourself a nice bright lamp and some really sharp scissors, and you're going to be able to cut these pieces out really, really easily. And that goes for all of them. So they're all really well marked on the sides that you're going to cut them. Okay, so that's basically what comes in a kit. One thing I'll also mention is you get a flesh color for your Santas or your characters, and we know that we want to customize skin tones to any skin tones that are out there. There's a huge array of skin tones available or on people in the world, and we actually have a guide on our website to change the skin tone, to keep that same pattern and change the skin tone to anything you'd like. So check out plaidonline.com for that tutorial, but it's going to come with whatever default is on the kit, and then we give you instructions to how to go from there. Okay, so that's what comes in a kit. Those are the basic components. We'll pack this back up. And I want to show you some of the designs that we're going to be coming out with, or that are out right now that you can take advantage of. So since we were just talking about stocking, let's talk about this one. So this one is Pink Santa Suites. And this is a really, really bright and colorful one. If you know Bucilla, you'll know that we have had Santa doing just about everything he can do in the world. And right now he is hanging out with some sweet treats and his little penguin friend. So we've got so much detail, like Stephen was talking about. We have each individual piece is embroidered and stuffed. So you've got these little candies, you've got candy canes, you've got gingerbread cookies. Santa's holding a big candy cane. When I was talking about earlier, sometimes the designs will have customization on them, and anything that doesn't have customization on the top of a stocking, it's always going to have a little tag. So this is a cute little one we made for Mia. That's a little gingerbread man that you could do. You could either keep it on the stocking, or you could attach it so that it could be pulled off and used as an ornament. So there's always ways to customize these. Then you've got Santa himself there in his really pretty pink suit. We've got big snowflake sequins, we've got embroidered snowflakes, we've got sequins and beads all over here, and then we've got the cute little penguin friend holding up his candy cane and all these sweets at the bottom. So again, this one is Pink Santa Suites, and that one is available on plaidonline.com. Again, take advantage of that promotion. We've got 25% off, $60 or more, and free shipping. So you'll want to do that through next Saturday, the 27th. And that's a really, really long time for our sales. We don't usually go have sales that long, so you'll want to take advantage of that. Okay, while we're still talking Christmas, let's talk about a matching set here. So a lot of times when we're working on stockings, we're going to, not every time, but most times, we're gonna have a corresponding set of ornaments. So this is a really cute set of ornaments, and these are called Santa Suites, similar to the stocking, and you get 4 little ornaments here that all are corresponding to the stocking. So you got your little gingerbread man, you got Santa, you've got the penguin, and then you've got a cute little mitten here. And this is, if you've never done Bucilla before, you know, ornaments could be a good place to start. They're a little bit smaller, so that can be a little more challenging to work with smaller pieces, but they're a really fun way if you just want to dip your toes in and make some things that'll take a little bit less time. The ornaments are great. And you can also think of using these for a lot of different things. You don't have to just hang them on a Christmas tree, although we have a tree here with some other ornaments. You can take these and use them as gift toppers or stocking stuffers. You can put them to use for a lot of different things. You can mail them out in greeting cards. These are really, really cute. So again, those are Santa Sweets and the Santa Sweet stocking. So we're gonna put those to the side. Let's talk through ornaments now that we're going through there. Another cool 2 sets of ornaments that kind of correspond. We've got these cute little guys, and these are gonna be bunny puppies and bunny cats, or bunny kittens, I believe. Yeah, bunny kitties. So we've got bunny puppies and bunny kitties, and what we've done is take some really cute dog breeds and cat breeds, and we've made some little Easter ornaments. So, you know, Bucilla has just about every holiday covered in our selection. So this is some of our Easter decor, and Easter just passed, but if you are in the Bucilla embroidery world, you'll know that it's all about preparation. So if you go ahead and get them now, you'll have them in time for next Easter. But these are separate, but I just want to show you how we make a lot of sets that kind of go together. So if you have a friend that's just a dog lover or just a cat lover, or if someone's just an animal lover, you can get them both sets. But these are really adorable. They're super small and detailed, and they have really, really cute sequins and beads on them. So you can see we've got a little 3-dimensional bow here on this little puppy's neck, and then we've got this guy with a little blue bow, and then another little pink bow and a cute little fluffy tail. So these are really, really sweet, and you get 3 in each set. So these are just similar sets is why I'm showing them together. Here are our little kitties.
The cat in your right hand kind of looks like my cat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Roku. Steven has a little cat named Roku. So yeah, so these are great. That's the thing. Like, we've made these animals to kind of look generic enough. You know, this is a red cat, you know, an orange cat. So if you have an orange cat friend, or if you have an orange cat yourself, it's really kind of easy and fun to get these ornaments, make them, and then you've got a little personalized piece of decor. Same thing goes with the dog. So I'm sure you have a friend that has a dog that looks just like this, or one of your dogs looks like this. So we make a lot of different designs like that that are somewhat customizable and make people feel really special. So those are those 2 sets of ornaments. Let's go front on, and we'll show some of these cool wreaths that we have to share and some of the ornaments that go along with them. So, you know, when we talk about Bucilla, I think most people think of the stockings and the ornaments, which are usually geared towards Christmas. But as we just shared, we've got Easter, we've got Valentine's Day, we've got spring, we've got gnomes, we've got Halloween, we have everything. But we also have other pieces like this wreath. So this is spring wreath. And it is just that. It's a really beautiful wreath that we've made out of all these really gorgeous flowers. So similar design to the stockings, where you've got a lot of different pieces that are embroidered and embellished and stuffed. And it's pretty simple. This one actually is a lot more simple, I would say, just from the looks of it, just because you're not stuffing as many of the pieces. These are actually just kind of cut out pieces of felt that we've gone ahead and beaded and sequined. So this one might be a great one to start with, because you've got basic embroidery on here and basic beading and sequining, and you're stuffing the actual wreath itself. And I'm pretty sure that our wreaths are all made with a cardboard core. So you're able to just cut that out from something you have at home and then stuff around it. So it's just kind of a basic green core.
I really like that this one has the yellowish green sequence on the outline that kind of highlights it on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, everything's super dimensional. You've got these little tassels made out of felt that we show you how to do. You've got these folded roses, which are really pretty, that have multiple petals, so they're really 3-dimensional. So that is a spring wreath. Okay. And now we're coming out of spring now, and we're headed into summer, and this is summer fun. So this is another wreath that is similar. So you've got some big flip-flops, you've got a nice summery drink, this like life-size pair of sunglasses, a cute little flamingo, a popsicle. Took me a minute to figure out what that was, but a cute popsicle, and this is a really great little summertime wreath. And now obviously you'd want to hang these inside. They're not outdoor safe. But on the back of your front door, on the inside of the house, would be really cute. Or if you have a screened-in patio, these are really fun. Or if you have a pool, kind of a neat thing. Okay, and then we're coming to the end of our projects to share today. And this is a wreath I'm going to share with you that's called Butterfly Bliss. So again, same principle. And this has really super beaded and sequined butterflies on it. So you've got all kinds of little knot embroidered on here. You've got so many sequins. These guys are super shiny. There's a lot of dimension, and it actually coordinates with our butterfly garden ornaments. So these are some ornaments, again, to show you that in Bucilla, it's really important to us to create pieces that you can decorate your whole home with. So if you want to have a tree decorated and a wreath on your door that coordinate, that's what we're doing for you. So again, this one is going to be Butterfly Bliss, and these are Butterfly Garden. And these are really, really beautiful. They're not the exact same design, but they're very, very similar and really, really beautiful.
Yeah, they definitely coordinate.
Yeah, and these are ornaments, but we have also done a really cool thing. If you want to go overhead again, I want to show you something cool that we've added on. I'm not sure if we shared this in the project instructions, but this is a great idea. These are just standard little sewing clips. I'm sure if you sew, you're used to these. You can use these instead of pins in a lot of situations. And what we've done is we have sewn these on to the back so that we can clip them onto our tree. So we've got this little tree here, and you can actually just clip it right on to a branch rather than hang it with a hanger. So now it's on that little branch. And you can see, look how beautiful and shiny those are. They like sparkle. Mm-hmm. Really, really pretty. So you get a set of 6 of those. Most of our ornaments comes in in sets of 3 or 6. And so you've got different orientations too. You've got these full-size butterflies, and then you have the butterflies that are like folded to the side, which are kind of cool. And again, they do come with the little hangers, so if you want to keep the ornaments just standard ornaments and hang them, that's totally fine. But it's cool that we used the little sewing clips on these to clip them on. And I think that's pretty common in Christmas ornaments, so it's kind of nice to share that here. Okay, so again, we are coming to you live to share our sale that is on POL right now. That is 25% off an order of $60 or more. You have free shipping with any of those orders over $60, and that's going to be through Saturday, April 27th. That's next Saturday. So you've got a really long time to take advantage of this deal, and we want you to take advantage of that because we don't do these Bucilla sales very often. This is a huge deal when we go live and tell you about these sales. We have so many people come and grab all the kits for their year, and what they usually do is they grab kits now and then they start sewing, and by Christmas they've got gifts, they've got decor, they've got memories for their families for years and years to come. And that's what we're here to do, is we provide you with all these really beautiful projects that are simple to do, simple to follow instructions, and really rewarding.
Awesome.
Okay, so leave any comments and we'll get back to you, but head over to plaidonline.com to take advantage of that sale, and until next time, we'll see you.